Okay, so this is a tutorial about those three programming language: HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. This JavaScript is actually jQuery. Like jQuery is the library for JavaScript, which I'll talk about later on. Now let's go through the HTML code, which we start with doc type HTML. We have HTML, which close right here to the opening element and the closing elements. And like we also have a add elements and closing elements as well, which I've included the script code. That script code is to enable the jQuery code, which I will talk about later. And in the body, I have the h1 right here, h1 element, the opening and closing element, which is my house in order, which is shown right here. It's big, so h1 means that the title will be shown bigger than any others like h3 or h4. There's actually six of those. This is the first one, which is h1, which shows really big, but the h3 key element, it shows smaller, which is bedroom. And those two, the key element, UL stands for unlisted list, meaning that they are listed, but they're not listed in any order, it's just listed. So this is the first item, bed, and this is the DVD item, and the TV item right here. And then for the garage, we list the car, only the car here. And this line of code is to display the image of a wheel. And in this code, you have the ID, which is equal to the picture. This is just the ID is just to label the picture from the internet. This comes from the internet, the picture, by the way. And that assign it to source, but picture I assign it to ID, so that in CSS, so that I can just use it later on. Now in the for the living room here, I'm going to talk more about what we have right here. For example, we can add chair. We could name it table. And this is what make it work. Like this is, see it right here. The line of code, this is the line of code right here. We will add each element as we push the button. And this is the button we are pushing. The button adds item, which is labeled right here. And that button, of course, have an ID, and the name is item button. It will be more clear after I talked about what's going on in the file CSS and JavaScript file. So this line of code, I think it's just talk about only that line of code. This helps us access the files style CSS, because here we assign the file to href. That means we are just reference to this file. So this is what it means. We just try to access that file. Let me save it. And yeah, that's about it. Let me see what time. So the next tutorial will talk more about the CSS file.